Okay, there we go. That looks about right. I've never played Overlord with anything other than Sound Blaster, so this should be a little interesting. The MT-32. Oh, it already sounds different. It already sounds quite a bit different. It did? Oh no, sorry. Let me fix that. Okay, hold on a sec. Ah, crap. YouTube, did you move and change things? Okay, it's fine. I found it. No, that's the correct thumbnail. Yeah, that's the right thumbnail. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's the box art that I had growing up. Oh man, I wish I still had the manual. The manual was so good. Alright, let's see here. So, we start with the Wattox. They have 8 planets in their system. They're not very smart, but they're extremely strong. You want to fight apes? A whole bunch of apes coming at you? Or we could fight the Smine. They are very smart and telepathic, but, well, I mean, you can just pick one. Your soldiers can just pick them up and hang them from a door by their underwear or stuff them in a locker or whatever, you know. They're not really that big a deal in battle. They're just smart. No. This is... I talked about this yesterday. I even posted my trailer that I made for it at the end of the last stream. Okay. This is the oldest real-time strategy game I'm aware of, though it looks more like an idle game than anything you'd associate with RTS, though it's definitely not an idle game either. Alright, or we could go with the Krart, who are smart and strong and have a 32-planet system, and yeah, it's been more than a decade since I played it, and I play the game in some very weird ways from the strategies I developed as a kid, but nah, screw it, we're gonna go for this guy. Description is you have my sympathy. Yeah! Yeah, we're going straight in. We'll see if I can remember the game well enough to play it. Oh, right, I don't have the manual anymore. That's okay, I still remember it. Let's see, page 74, first paragraph. The word was Hadriex. Yes, of course. What, a cracked version? I don't know what you're talking about. So, the NES version does have music throughout it, but the PC version, not so much. But it does have quite a bit of sound. Okay, the very, very first thing we need to do before anything else... Okay, we've got a little bit of income. What we need to do is go shopping, because this is the most important thing here. Atmos 1? What the hell, that's fine. Okay. Because before we do anything else, I want to go to this planet, is we need to go to one of these lifeless planets. Planet 1? I don't know. Anybody want to name the first planet? We don't know what the planet's going to turn out to be yet. So who knows? Let's see. Oldest game, North and South. Titanium Horn. past 30 hours were pretty mediocre. Oh, well, that's sad. Well, at least they weren't bad. Oh, jeez. Messing with sleep. Messing with sleep is terrible. I hate insomnia. Ooh, 1998, 89. I think this one might have been 1988, though I could be wrong on that. Oh well, we'll just call this planet. We'll go with. I don't know. We'll just call it Dude. It might be a desert world. You never know. All right. So the stars are mine, Earthling. Deactivate your terraformatter immediately. Screw you. I'm gonna do what I feel like. I don't care what you guys think. We have no information on the aliens at all. Oh, okay. We ended up with a jungle world. Oh well. A paradise world isn't bad. Star distance 1 day. Format time 33 days. Okay. This is actually not a bad first planet to terraform. Because we can produce a lot of extra food here. Let's see. A nice small population. Well, there's a bunch of things we could do, but before I start getting really crazy, the first things we should probably do is make sure we have energy and food. Man, I'm not used to how it sounds through the roll-in chip. I'm so used to the old Sound Blaster. Alright, I'm gonna buy one of these. And I'm gonna buy one of these. 2 of these. You know what? They're cheap. Oh, that's it for the docking bay. We're all full. Okay. Alright. Oh, right, a crew. Hold on a moment. It's been a while. How do I do that? Let's see. Well, I can at least send a solar satellite to the second world. So I believe that the satellites produce energy just from being in orbit. I don't think I need to do anything. Frickin' aliens complaining about everything I do. It's almost as if we're going to end up in a war or something. Oh man, the descriptions of these from the manual. This was actually spring-loaded, but it fired grenades. Alright. I cannot remember how to put a crew into a ship. I can't remember how to crew it. How did I crew it? How did I put a crew aboard? Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, a metropolis! That's what I wanted the most. This is my favorite type of world. Because you can get the maximum amount of taxes from it. Alright, Planet 3 will take 27 days. Shit. How do I do it? Oh no. I really wish I had the manual. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. Yes. Okay. Fuel, everything. Crew on board. So we take some of our civilians. They're no longer civilians. They're a crew. We turn this on. Okay. Very good. And we have... What I want to see is that our food is positive. No, we are losing food faster than we're making it. That's a problem. What about energy? Uh, we aren't producing enough energy yet either. So we're net negative on food and energy. To say nothing of what's happening on other planets. They're, well, look, we'll sort them out as we can. Okay. I'm going to buy a bunch of solar satellites. They cost very little, so we can just kind of, let's see. I'll send you there. Okay. All right. We've got 2 satellites in orbit around Starbase. Okay, energy flow is positive for the moment. Very positive. And you guys obviously have a positive energy flow because you can't produce anything else yet. Okay, another... So, these produce more food than anything else. They're not bad. But what we really want is metropolises, and I could really use a volcanic world for mining. Tooltips. Yeah, this is before tooltips, man. This is old. This is before the original civilization. This is before let's see, Doom didn't exist yet. Geez, I'm if it's 88 like I think it is, the NES is only 3 years old. Although 5 in Japan because, you know, Famicom, but yeah. All right, let's see what we want. I need to get one of these. If I don't, we're going to run out of fuel and minerals, and that would be very sad. So, at the very least, I need to get one piece of mining equipment online minimum. But otherwise, yeah, I just want to focus on food and power. Alright, we're going to toss a few of these in the air. I had forgotten how fast this game could be at the start. Let's see, probably want to put that to there. We're eventually going to need to start getting transport ships and stuff. You can see the white stars are being terraformed and the green planets are the ones that I've already done. So. But there's a lot of lifeless rocks between the two. Command and Conquer 4. Oh, you don't like the original version of the first Command and Conquer? And Red Alert? Huh. Oh, of course. Yeah, my father's the one who introduced me to the game. I mean, he bought it. Okay, yeah. As our population grows, the food situation becomes more of a problem. Unfortunately, these are really expensive. I can't even afford a whole bunch of them. So, what we're gonna do... To prevent our people from starving to death, there's only one solution. We're just gonna put tax rates at 100%. And the population will drop dramatically. Warning, food supplies too low to sustain population. Oh, a magnetic storm has swept across, affecting equipment. That's fine, I can just turn it back on. Okay, yeah, oh, there is 0 food here. Okay, well, I mean, just grab what you can, guys. Yeah, they might starve to death before I can get equipment to them. We need more energy specifically. This is actually really bad. Man, I need a transport ship. Alright, we got a cargo ship. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load it up with fuel. Oh my gosh, the food. Oh my gosh, everyone's going to starve. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to launch. And we're going to go visit the different planets. And we're going to abduct the entire local population, as well as load up all the resources we can. Oh, we've successfully got another planet formatted. We just don't have the infrastructure to maintain these worlds yet. So we're literally just going to fly from world to world and empty the planets. Oh, it looks like this place is okay for the moment. I can park here for a second. Unload the people. Okay. But we are just going to keep grabbing more planets. Like the atmosphere, even though we can't maintain them, we're just going to keep making them. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to set the taxes back down here so that when we do repopulate it, we don't want to forget that. Alright, how's the... Ooh, 44, 19, yeah. We cannot feed our population, but that's okay. The population's already down to less than half what it was, and rapidly declining. This is how we feed our people. We just have less people, you see. It is that simple. Forget if there was a limit to how many things I could have in orbit providing power. Alright. And, yeah, the food here is rapidly declining. That's okay, though. The cargo ship is here. It will now steal everything and bring it back to the main planet. Star Control. I haven't played Star Control yet. I do want to. Alright, going to the next planet. Abducting the local population. Uh-oh. The cargo ship's full. Alright, bringing people and food back. There's a couple other things I need to do. Okay, first off, food. Wait, this is the wrong planet. What are we doing here? This is the wrong place. I want you to go to Starbase. Did it? As I said, I didn't like the NES version. It didn't control well with a controller, so I didn't play it very far. Hey, we have a positive amount of food now. That's great. As I unload everything here, we should be able to buy a little bit more stuff. Okay, we no longer need to have 100% tax rate, guys. In fact, I'm going to do several things, one of which is I'm going to start 200 people training. And the reason I'm doing this... Carbon unit, if you continue to train troops, you shall break the Sub-Alliance Treaty. Ah, I don't believe in treaties. Anyway, as I was saying, by putting 200 troops in training, if I somehow screw up and the entire population becomes zero, um, I can just come. I can just unload the people that we're training back into the general population, which is a thing that happens sometimes when I have no population left, because the way I play this game is going to be a little bit oh wow, 53 days. That planet's going to take a while. He's already, yeah, he formatted a whole bunch of planets now. Planet 4. Hi there. I'm here to steal all of your resources. Okay, I won't take all of your food. Hold on. We definitely need to get more fuel, though. This cargo ship is actually consuming... What? No, not solar... Cargo. This cargo ship is single-handedly consuming all my fuel. Okay. Food. Alright. Next, we're going to have to go for mining equipment. This is, well, we need food badly. But, the population is still recovering from that time at 100% tax rate. The population is still declining. This is a thing, by the way, that you have to watch out for. When you, the consequences of your actions take time to sort out. So at the moment, I've got several depopulated planets. This planet has no food. Yeah, we gotta fix these. We gotta, let's see. We gotta continue scooping everyone out. Alright, so the population of my homeworld is less than 800 people. Let's fix that! And then let's refuel. I really hope I get a volcanic planet. We really need to mine. But the good news is we're getting lots of food now. So I'm going to take my cargo ship back out. Let's see. Planet 2 has nothing and nobody. We'll keep going. Let's go to planet 3. Yeah? Well, look up when this game was made. If it's 1990, then Herzog Sway or whatever that is beat it. If this is 1988, like I think it is, then it's the first. But it's not what anyone thinks of when they hear the word real-time strategy. It's in real time. It's definitely a strategy game, but it's also kind of its own thing. Okay. So the next one we need to steal from is Planet 4. We are going to eventually repopulate these planets as I get the resources to do so. Oh, good. Another planet has successfully been terraformed. That's great. I think our limiting factor right now is minerals. I'm going to start transferring mining equipment to another world. Desert. Ooh, 81. Okay, now the formatting's starting to get real slow. The stars from here are going to start taking... The other planets are going to start taking a really long time. All right, we've got food, we've got all the things. Let's see what it costs to get some more mining equipment. This planet can't handle any more stuff on it. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll have to wait till we have more minerals. But what we're going to end up doing is we're going to fly the mining equipment to another planet. Even if none of the planets I have access to are good for mining, we'll still mine on them anyway. Also, the further we go, the more fuel it costs. So these planets are going to reach a tipping point where it's no longer worth it to fly out and, well, steal their populations and resources. Eventually, we're going to be like, all right, that's enough. When you start having to carry your own fuel with you in your cargo base. Yeah. Uh-oh. Enemy is attacking Planet 6. Enemy has taken Planet 6 already? Holy shit, you have a whole thing between us and you've already taken one. I don't even have a military yet. You renamed my planet. What did you rename my planet? Kukedes? Well, shit. Well, shit, guys. All right, well, this is the last shipment of stuff we're going to steal for now. Let's bring it in. Okay, a military. That's one of those things we should probably start thinking about having. The good news is I have a lot of food and a lot of civilians. The bad news is I don't have any minerals. And without minerals, I can't make stuff. Actually, we really should have bought more mining equipment. This might take a little bit. In the meantime, this army is 100% trained. So, do we want to give them some underwater? Let's see, maybe a power armor? No, let's go with force fields. And, flamethrowers are no, rocket launchers. Alright, can I afford this? That's 109,000 credits for one platoon. I do not. Let's just go with it. All right, I have one army. The treaty is broken. What are you talking about? You attacked me first. Man. All right, we have one platoon, but we have no warships. So, all right. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to that was like half my money was spent just arming one platoon. But hey, it's something. At least we have something. Because there's not a lot of music, but there's a little bit that kicks in now and then. I don't know. Yeah. Is literally Total War the campaign. That's right. What can they do? These guys just run at them in the naked with force fields. You can't turn away because they're attacking you. You have to look at them. An army of exhibitionists. It's terrifying. Oh, well, yeah, the underpants are the dress uniform. Okay, hold on a second. The population has reached the limits, and I know, yes, the food is not able to keep up with a max population. Now, normal people would find a balance where they could keep the food perpetually going, but I play like a lunatic. And I just tax them at 100% until the population goes back to manageable levels. That's just how we do. It's how you get tons and tons of money. Take everything from the citizens. You just have to be careful you don't destroy the entire population. Okay, Planet 7 is now complete. Volcanic World. Okay, we're gonna need to get some military there because I need to get mining equipment to that planet. We need that planet. Unfortunately, still waiting on the minerals. Still waiting on the minerals. It's a problem. I at least have enough fuel I can fly it there, but actually this isn't so bad. You know what? I should be able to get a warship to transport a platoon there. Let's keep getting the platoon into training here. My population is starting to decline. Yeah. Spider silk. Silk. Silk underpants. Doesn't that make them panties, though? I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to make briefs out of silk, or they become panties. Boxers, though. You could have silk boxers, I think. Hey, I don't make the rules. I just observe reality as it is. Okay. 24 platoons is our limit. They're training. And I have enough money thanks to our draconian tax rate that we can afford to outfit them. Your scientists have come up with an amazing new hybrid plant form that has doubled the output of your food. This game has a tech tree. Well, more of a tech stick. The thing is, technology will just keep coming in, kind of like what you'd see with Railroad Tycoon and games like that. See, still formatting. Am I going to get there before you run out of food? Who knows? And it was really good that they've increased our food production because we're going to need it. What's going on? Oh, we lost Planet 4! Oh no! But I'd already taken everything from Planet 4, so who cares? You're gonna have to colonize it with your own people now. Okay. I almost have enough minerals to buy a piece of mining equipment. We're almost there. Then I'll have 2 pieces of mining equipment. Alright, I'm gonna I just need 7 more. 5 more. Oh, yeah, that looks like a pretty devastated population. Perhaps we should turn the taxes back off for a little bit. All right. Okay. Mining 2. All right. You've been drafted into the crew. Get aboard. All right, this piece of mining equipment is going to go... Now, if this planet gets taken because I'm not able to defend it yet, If this planet gets taken, the mining equipment will be taken with it. Oh my gosh, they've come all the way down to Planet 1, which is now called Temis. Well, that's not good. Alright, guys. They're almost finished training to 100%. I don't want to hire anyone that's not at 100% training. I just hope that this sneaky piece of mining equipment can get away with not being destroyed. Or stolen, I should say. Now it's going to be producing lots of minerals because it's on that planet. I'll have to get the cargo ship out there. Alright. Our next goal is to get a warship and all that money we got. All that money we got is going into an army. And why have anything less than the best? The enemy has taken planet 5. Okay, so I've lost most of the planets, but, you know, it's okay. As soon as I scrape together enough minerals, we're going to launch that. Yeah, look at how much more effective the mining is on a volcanic world. This is great, if I can claim it before he steals that planet. I have not played any games from Paradox yet. A very large image has appeared on the navigation radar system. Some sort of invisible cloak ship is hovering over the base planet. A coded message requests fuel and food. Here you go. The ship teleported away the goods and has disappeared off all instruments. Yeah, just want a bite to eat and a little gas? No problem. I'm happy to provide. We have plenty. I'm going to let the food build up a tiny bit more. Alright. 2 more minerals. Come on. Alright! Our battleship. The Hyperion. Hold on. It doesn't like me typing quickly. I have to type slowly. Alright, the Hyperion gets a crew. The Hyperion gets fuel. It could, in fact, carry civilians, but why would it? I'm going to give it 3 platoons. The Federal Alliance condemns your total disregard for war procedures. Screw you. You took half my planets. You think I care what you think? Triumph? I don't know what Triumph is. I do, however, know that I'm putting an army to defend this world. Oh, also, that means my cargo ship should come pay a visit. I'm going to have them steal everything from Planet 8 and then go to Planet 7. Okay. Alright. 3 entire platoons with force fields and all that stuff. Should be enough to keep this planet safe. Oh, look! They attacked Planet 7! Yeah, oh, we've already lost about 5% of our army. They're still fighting. They're still fighting. Damn, they took 10% out of this army. Well, we knew that they were as difficult a foe as possible, but... Okay, it's ours now. We just barely defended it in time. Okay, let's see. Cargo 1 is landing. Fuel. Alright, we are here to steal everything and everyone from this planet. We terraformed it, it's ours. Okay, very good. We'll think about it. I won't steal your food. Yet. Okay, Planet 7, you are going to be important to me. What? Oh. Cool. That one will take a while to format. Okay, let's see. No, this one. Alright, cargo ship. There's no food here. Well, shit. I guess I won't be unloading anyone here right now. I will simply evacuate the population for now. Alright, let's get back to Starbase. I'm going to need to try to get more mining equipment out there, as well as some stuff to produce food. For now, I can carry food from Starbase. We've got a massive surplus, so I can carry food there and... well, we'll see. There was a way to rename the planets. I just don't remember what it was. I have 6 planets. They have 13. Age of Wonders Planetfall was developed by Triumph. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually does sound familiar. I think you're right. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Here's some people. More importantly, we have minerals. What's going on now? A little jumpy, but can you blame me? Here's more people. Refugees from the volcanic hellhole that I don't have the ability to, feed. Okay, you're all fueled up. I want you to load up on food. Enemy has taken Planet 3. You don't say! That's okay. I don't even mind. Okay. Oh shit, I know what the problem is. I don't have power to run the mining equipment. That's the problem. Hold on, I'm sending satellites over there right now. Alright. A bunch of solar satellites should help out immensely. And with that, they should be able to mine. I was like, why does the mining equipment keep turning off? Well, without any energy, it can't run. Alright, there we go. There we go. So this is a very important planet because it'll be where our stuff refuels to go further, as well as providing that all-important mineral wealth. I kind of feel like I should get them food, but I kind of think I just need more mining equipment. We have all this wealth, but, I mean, aside from military, there's not much I can spend it on. They really did a number on those 3 platoons. I can't believe we're already down 10%. That was not a small attack force that they sent. Well. Alright, I now have 10 platoons. Total. I'd like to start retaking planets, and I will soon. The Hyperion was sunk at the start of Terror from the Deep. Well, Jim Raynor disagrees. Hyperion is a very popular name for spacecraft. Money just rolling in. We need more scientific advancement, guys. Things are looking kind of dire. Alright, cargo ship. I'm going to send you all the way out to Planet 9. You're going to grab what you can. You're going to go back to the volcano world. Actually, entering orbit costs more fuel than traveling from one planet to another. Though. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We're gonna need planets to fuel up on. Okay, let's see. Cargo 1. Hi, guys. I'm here to yoink everything. Oh. Well, you might as well have a 100% tax rate on this world. You're gonna all run out of food in a moment. Okay. Man, I want to rename this planet. Finally having a planet that's important, you know. Alright, you have food! You have people! I need to play Planescape Torment also. Alright. This should be fine for the moment. We're gonna head back. You know, screw it. I'm gonna steal everything I can from these places, and then we'll head back. I'll take all the resources I can get. It's easy to lose a cargo ship while you're out doing this sort of thing. Okay. Take them all! Have we been to Planet 9 yet? Okay. Let's go to Planet 10. Also transfer all the money back to the home world. All of it. Alright, I'll take minerals, I'll take the fuels, I'll take the energy, people, food, as much stuff as possible. Alright, one last stop at 7, and then we go back. Meanwhile, I can finally afford a second, or another piece of mining equipment, which is immediately going to be flown to the volcano world. Hi guys, would you like even more food? Yes, of course you would. And people! You would like these people, wouldn't you? I don't think you're going to be producing your own food anytime soon. Turned out that the plant hybrid was destroying the soil it lived in. The horticultural staff have to go back to the old species. That's a huge problem. We actually really needed that extra food production. But unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, we've got lots of fuel stored up, lots of power, not a lot of food. We're going to have to be very careful about this planet's food supply. I need to get one of those food planets and one of those tax planets going. But for now, I could get yet another piece of mining equipment up. And we can just keep going back and forth with cargo ships. Alright, your food is stocked up real good, but I want money. Okay, cargo ship. Back out you go. Buy another one. I wish I'd gotten more mining at the beginning. I went a little overboard on food. It's alright, though. We're only a little bit behind. I mean... Okay, this guy's pretty tough. He's taken a lot of our planets. Honestly, I can't believe how far he could travel without needing to refuel. Their tech, they clearly have tech I don't. Which is eventually going to be a problem. Enemy has taken planet 9. Okay, not surprised. He can has. I'll unload all of your fuel and put you out to mine. Okay. Cargo 1. Let's continue our depredations. Part of stealing all the resources from these planets is when they take the planets, they can't get them. Okay, they're attacking 7 again. We need to be very aware of what's happening here. I might have to send more armies. I may have to. Alright. Go ahead, steal an empty planet with nothing on it. We're going with scorched earth tactics. It's very easy to lose a cargo ship, by the way. While you're busy doing stuff like this, the planet can get attacked and taken while you're in the middle of stealing everything. Go. Okay, cargo 1, 2, planet 7. I might actually stop formatting planets after this one that we've got going and let him have to finish the job himself. Alright. Yeah, food is definitely on the decline. Money, however, is looking pretty good. Alright. We may also end up stealing fuel from here to bring back to the home world. I'm going to try to retake one of my planets. They're attacking it again. I'm going to need to ship more troops here. It's looking bad. Let's see. I'm going to reinforce it with 3 more platoons. That'll hopefully be good enough. Oh, I should have brought some. Oh well. Alright, huge load of minerals delivered. And do I want more? Yes, I want 1 more piece of mining equipment. Then we're going to switch gears. But might as well get 1 more over there. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give them at least a little bit of food production. It's not the best world to produce food on, but it's something at least. Okay. That'll be the limit of how much we can do on this world. Okay. I'll definitely need to bring fuel back, though. We're using too much fuel. Alright. Jeez, yeah. They're still fighting. They're still fighting. They're down to 84 now. Well, good news. All sorts of things are arriving. You have plenty of energy. I don't know. Actually, they can fit 1 more piece of equipment on their planet. Interesting. Oh, no, don't put that there. That'd be silly. Alright. New troops arrive. Hold on a second. I made a mistake. I don't want the battle cruiser to run out of fuel halfway through space. That would be bad. He can bring some civilians back to the homeworld. Man, the battle cruiser holds a lot more people than the cargo ship. Look at that. And it's going to bring some of them minerals back. Bring minerals back. Okay. They're attacking planet 7 again. Only now... I see this, I screwed up. The population's going to reach 0. Except I'm bringing more people from over here. Yeah. You can see the world's blinking between green and red when it's fighting. Man, it's running poorly. Planet 11 had very heavy acid rainfall, destroying all ships. Okay, I don't have any ships there, so I don't care. All right, unloading. All right, I'm just gonna unload all the civilians. The planet's still in decline at the moment, but it'll correct itself soon because taxes are at 0%. And as you all know, taxes being at 0% makes everyone want to reproduce. Stellaris. I do hear about Stellaris a lot. Okay. I can outfit a few more of these platoons. And we're going to try to conquer, we're going to try and attack. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, no. All right, the 11th through 14th platoons are wearing garbage. This is bad, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just use them as the initial wave of troops. No worries. Some of you, all of you, may die, but alright, 4 platoons who have nothing of value equipped to them. This one right here, this should be a world that is extremely high value. Although I'll probably want Planet 1 back as well. We could spy on them. Everything. Enemy strength is 2,117. Well. While that's going on, the Hyperion will immediately take off, go home, and pick up some guys who have actual, you know, equipment. Spy has been caught on our base just before the electric death. He said he was working for you. Soon you will learn, Commander. Oh, you caught one of my spies. An electric death. How exotic. Well, at least you made it fun for him. Alright. Yeah, we really are running out of fuel here. I'm going to have the cargo ship bring some fuel back. Do I reckon that's a bot? What? Bots on YouTube? No way! How could you even suggest such a thing? I want these platoons to get used up before I drop the really valuable troops in. Anyway, we'll just let them keep fighting a little longer. Okay, cargo. Uh-oh. Oh no. I didn't bring food. Oh no. Hold on. Make sure you bring fuel back. Yes, I know food supplies are low. I'm mildly panicking about that right now. I will bring food back soon. Oh, geez, they're attacking Planet 7 again. They keep attacking it. Over and over again. They know what's important to me. I'm going to have to send more troops. Meanwhile, over here... Alright, go get them, boys! The enemy is weak! Oh, there you go. Crushing. Absolutely crushing them. Alright, what's left of these platoons? War update. You've conquered a planet. Yes, I have. Look, it's got resources and civilians. Alright, now as for what's left of this of these platoons, I'm going to drop them off on the next planet. Because I do intend to conquer this one as well. If I can. The Servo Dino Electric Storm swept across Planet 7. Oh. Well, how about that? It left its capacitors fully charged. We'll definitely look into that in a moment. Okay. I'm going to need the cargo ship to load up on food and bring relief to the poor Planet 7. Okay. Maybe they finally have a positive food flow. That's good for them. Okay. It's not nearly enough money. Okay, the Hyperion, meanwhile. I don't have enough troops. I really don't have enough troops. I really don't have enough troops. Alright. Following up our previous assault with another attack. I think we'll win this. However, we need to make a new army badly. However, we have multiple things going on at once. One of which is the fact that... Oh my gosh, these are all things we captured from them. Look at this. I wish I could remember how to rename things. We captured a lot of spacecraft from them. I'm just sucking the fuel out of them and disposing of them for now. Oh no, we've lost Planet 11. Oh no. Alright, so... Yeah, we're gonna win this one. We're definitely gonna win that one. Okay, this planet here is potentially a super high tax planet. And this one's potentially a big food production. And then we've got this one for mining. We've basically got the three essentials. It's just a shame that the mine was so far out. We don't really need a desert world or anything. We just need minerals, fuel, food, and money. All right, good. Okay. Excellent news. What do we got out here? Okay, we didn't get any ships on this planet. That's okay, though. Um, that should be fine. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get a whole bunch of farming equipment to those two worlds. And we're going to put a bunch of satellites up around them for energy. And then, well, we'll see from there. There's also a rare, sometimes when you format planets, rarely you'll get another starbase. I don't know exactly what the advantages of a starbase are. Okay, yeah, we really, really don't have money. That's okay. All right. I'm gonna need to bring fuel back. How many people can I show? None? Okay, well, that's fair enough. Okay. It's a strategy game, though. How could it fall under any other description? Okay, let's see. Cargo 1. I need you to take a load of fuel. No, food, I mean. You're gonna need to bring the fuel back. Okay, so planet 7. I'm working on it. It's just, we need a lot of things done all at once. All right. All right, we don't have any more fuel, so we're going to do satellites next. I played this game a lot as a kid, can you tell? Okay, Cargo 1 lands. Delivers food. Alright. And as much as I want to bring back minerals, it's fuel that's the critical resource right now. Maybe I should have kept some of those cargo ships we seized. Oh well. Okay, power. Alright, hopefully that's enough power for the moment. Scientists have been experimenting with a new planet formation technique on planet 8. However, due to a mistake, a nuclear explosion has made the surface toxic for the next 71,000 years. They have now all been executed. Somehow they never took planet 8 from me, and we managed to... Oh well, nobody lived there anyway. We had already depopulated it. No big deal. Don't execute the scientists. They were doing their best. They chose a planet that... Oh, the aliens immediately took planet 8 after we nuked it. What's that? Toxic and unlivable? Awesome. Immediately seizes the planet. Well, all right then. All right. All right. Okay, you have food. Your population should be growing. This is a proper food world. I'm just going to launch the cargo ship over towards Planet 7 again. It's a real shame that we have to take such a long trip to get such a critical resource. But what can you do? Alright. Now that we have some fuel... Alright. For the moment, things are looking really good on our core worlds now. 130 left there. 166 left there. Oh, I need to send another shipment here. They're already fighting again. That's a bit of a problem. I don't have troops to send anymore. Well, all right. The four platoons that were devastated, we can make new platoons out. Oh, that's not good. Hold on a second. Whoops, we let that run too long. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. All right. Hurry and train my troops. Because unfortunately, I can't make any more armies right now. What terrible new tidings. Engineers have discovered a new carbon tungsten high temperature drill bit for your mining stations. Output greatly increased. That's finally a bit of good news. Goodness knows we need good news. Alright, bring back fuel. Oh, also, this food is rapidly running out because the population's reached the limit. You can only have 30,000 units of population on a planet because, well, it was the DOS era. They couldn't handle big numbers. There were limits. Alright. I'm going to send the Hyperion to Planet 7 with a new set of armies because holy shit, these armies are almost gone. They've almost conquered my most important planet. Okay. And you bring food back. Man, we need larger cargo holds. they're heading back. Wow, we had less than 100 people left to hold the planet. And so that means some of these platoons have been wiped out. Here they are. Some of these platoons have been entirely wiped out, and we need to remake them. What is a strategy game but a game where you manage wars? They're attacking it again. They are relentlessly attacking this planet. They won't stop. Well, at least this thing has 4,500 seats. Okay, cargo 1. I bring food! And I take fuel. And we're going to repopulate our home world. It's hard to keep up with all the things we need to keep up with. All right. Fresh meat. All right. Okay, looks good. Okay. Okay. The mining world has devastated its population. It's okay. All right. How is... That'll hold. Man, our military situation's a little bit tenuous, but otherwise I think we're in good shape. Oh, this should have launched. There's only a couple unterraformed planets. Oh yeah, I should have sold off the atmospheric thing, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. It's time to start actually thinking about bringing the fight to the aliens. How much fuel do you actually need? Less than 650, I'll bet. Oh wait, actually no, what am I doing? You're only going to land nearby. Why was I thinking I was sending you to... Alright, anyway, it's fine. I bet 250 is plenty. I should have more than this. Okay, that's farming 12. Okay. Cargo 1, please unload. Oh, you can't. Starbase seems to have gotten too big. Whoops. Shit, that's not great. Okay, alright, it's fine. I can fix this. I can fix everything. I'll just make a quick shipment of food. What a mess. I really wanted to get a massive tax and use that to fund to fund my war efforts. Unfortunately, I can't now. Because we ran out of food and messed things up. Alright, food! Fixed. There's a lot of minerals lying around here. We should bring those back with us. They're attacking everywhere. Alright, 0% morale. It's going to be a while to recover. Okay. This will be fine. Take it to 100%. Okay. Alright. Not quite 100% yet. I have enough money. I think I have the resources. We'll get a little bit more credits, and I may actually give up the first 2 worlds, because I really can't hold this. The enemy is too aggressive. I may attack a bunch of his worlds, though, and just do a whole bunch of damage to his armies. But the real objective is to take his homeworld. We don't have enough fuel to make a leap all the way there. In theory, I could put together a bunch of battleships and transports, transporting fuel and just landing on planets and taking a planet, unloading all the fuel, fueling up and continuing to go. But that'd be a hell of a thing to do. I don't know why it just turned white. What I really need is another volcano planet between here and there. I need to find another volcano planet where I can set up mining equipment. And then I could hop skip. Let me see. I probably need 2 pit stops. Or, alternatively, I need technology to creep forward a little more to give me another potential option. Well, it's interesting that the animations over here are completely independent from the rest of the game running. The day, the year, all of this stuff. It's almost as if this was an animated GIF or something running in the corner. I mean, they look nice. There's been a major fraction in methane storage tanks. Citizens on planet Temis have suffocated instantly. No! Ah! Well, so much for having a population on this planet. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't really need a food planet. The way I do things is insane, so I don't actually need it. I'm gonna ditch this world. I'm gonna scoop up everything from it, and we're just gonna leave. So let me see. These are 8 and 12. For whatever reason, they don't have any interest in Planet 12. Okay, unload the fuel. And we will just put both of you out. Whoops. There we go. On. Alright, seems good. Where's cargo ship? It's above the starbase. What are you loaded with? Nothing. Okay. Well, actually, no. Cargo 1. Fly to be abandoned. We're going to steal everything and bring it to the next world over, and then we will literally just abandon this world to the enemy. Good amount of resources, though. It'll take a few trips. This world literally produces food on its own at a decent clip. Did I screw up? I might have screwed up. Alright, hold on. I need to watch this. That's concerning. But we're still okay. Alright, unloading. Yep, you have mentioned that before. Okay. So what if the aliens own like 95% of the system? This is what happens when you set it on the hardest difficulty, you know? Oh shit, that went on too long. It's probably fine. It's not fine. It's not even slightly fine. Alright, loading up. Take the minerals too. Food supplies are low on planet 7? Shit. I'm on my way. Oh no, again. It does seem to be one disaster after another, doesn't it? The hardest one of all. Also, hey there, you're a new face, I think. I don't remember seeing you before. Yeah. I loved this game as a kid. I played it a ton. It's been quite a while. I haven't played it in apparently 13 years since back when I made the how to play and the trailer and everything. Ah, okay. Attacking Planet 7 again. Honestly, there's nothing here I really need. Uh, think I can probably just scoop those guys up now. Oh, what? That was right. That was mildly embarrassing. Sucked a satellite out of orbit when I didn't mean to. We have like 288 civilians right now. Oh no. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, the Hyperion is going to reclaim these armies now. Okay. What new terrible news is it? A grade 3 astronomy student held an emergency meeting. There's a warning of a comet headed on a collision course with planet 12. Okay. I'm not concerned. The comet can have planet 12. I don't mind. Alright, let's see. Hyperion. We are now abandoning Themis. Okay. Oop. Alright, we finally have what we were trying to get out of this planet. Max population to tax the shit out of. Okay, meanwhile, Cargo 1. Here's more food! Excellent. Now we just load up on some minerals. I don't know, some energy too, why not? You can load up on fuels. And we will take them back. I am now... That's fine. This is the one planet I need to reinforce, though. This one's looking pretty bad. Oh my, have I screwed up and completely devastated my populations everywhere? This could be a problem. What's the population of this planet? Oh, good, it's growing. It's got 400 people left. It'll be fine. Okay. At this point, I may have all the money that I need in a second. We do need a stable population that we can draft from here. So I'm going to put the tax rate at something normal now. Okay, how much money we got? It's a pretty good amount. I can't draft right now because the population's too low, but I don't really care if this planet has a population. I'll put them at this. Yeah, they just keep hitting this planet. It's like they know that it's valuable or something. Well, good luck getting through 8 platoons. Good luck with that. I'm also going to abandon this world before much longer. We'll use up all of the damaged platoons. Oh. And we'll use up all the damaged platoons and train new ones. We have no hope of fighting and conquering and doing a big old war, claiming territory. Our only hope is to take out their homeworld. So, we are going to treat things accordingly. Man, the far distant future of 2031. Amazing. I bet they have flying cars. Okay. Alright, that's enough. We've taken what we can take from them. We've squeezed a ton of money out. I'm pretty sure that we're good for money for the rest of the game at this point. Pretty sure. Alright, I'll give them a quick food run. Engineers have discovered a new microporous valve system, so all my ships use half the fuel. There we go. We were waiting for that. Now we can fly twice as far. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of math here. Okay. I'm going to steal a bunch of people and bring them back so we can put them in the military. Then we'll run the numbers and see what we have to do to attack the enemy's planet, homeworld. We'll get as many troops as we can, and we'll start buying a bunch of battleships. Alright, here's the new troops. The comet has impacted Planet 7. Sorry, Planet 12. Totally destroying it. Yep. It's got to be re-atmosphered. Okay, 200. 200. I have actually reached zero population and had to use undrafting troops to repopulate the planet. All right. Okay. Let's bring back with us some fuel. And let's consider the cost of space travel. So, we start with negative 100 for going into orbit. And then it costs 25 fuel per planet. All right, simple enough. If it's a one-way trip, let's see, we have so that's 900. 10, 20, 30, 32. If it's a one-way trip, Am I doing the math right? If it's a one-way trip, we should be able to send our armies from Planet 7 to their capital in one jump, but all the ships will be lost. But I have a lot of money. And I have, from that mining world, gotten a lot of minerals. I can afford to literally throw away battleships. I have the resources to do so. So I think at this point, the goal should be destroy my existing military regiments, use Planet 7 as a staging ground, and literally just send a wall of battleships over there. We'll probably lose, like, all of the armies, and then we'll just train up and send out another set of armies. They won't be well trained, but they'll be armed. And we'll just keep doing that. I need to rebuild the population here a little bit more. And I need to make sure I can afford to do what I'm going to do, because this is going to be absurdly expensive way to do things. Like, this is going to be stupidly expensive. Oh, damn, they're going to retake this. I mean, not at this moment, but soon. Well, let's squeeze all we can out of this planet before they take it from us. This is the planet we can't afford to lose, though. I need to reinforce it. Jeez, we just don't have enough troops to go around. We really don't. Alright, let me see. Where's the Hyperion? It's docked on Starbase? Okay. What are the odds they'll attack my home world while I'm out? Don't answer that question. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure this is fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Could you imagine what could have happened if there had been a Cerevi for this game? Alright. Let's see, might as well bring back some stuff. Okay. Alright, we are loaded down with all we could possibly need. Shit. The enemy's actually reached a point where they're going to take it. I might be able to get there in time and do a rescue, but... well, this is half the remaining armies on my home world. Oh my gosh. Not looking good. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's go through... this battalion was wiped out, so we'll need a new 1st Battalion. We'll need a new 2nd battalion. 3rd. 4th. Okay, good. Good. Excellent. 100% trained. So many battalions have been wiped out. Alright, here goes the last of this battalion. Gone. Alright, rebuilding. We are going to let the Metropolis go next. We don't need a Coruscant anymore. We've squeezed them for all they're worth. Maybe we can get one more big squeeze out of them. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. That military strength is not gonna hold very long. Holy shit, they're being wiped out. Is it worth it? I'm running some numbers. I think I have to hold it a little longer. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me check 7 again. Okay, they'll be fine. Attack! I'm going to wear out the 23rd so I can replace it. I'm literally just going to go dump them on another planet now. Okay. Surprise! Enjoy! Bye. Okay. That won't take very long. It won't last. Okay, that should be at 0%. How are you doing? You're just holding in stasis, which is fine. Alright, we're going to try to get a little more taxes. I'd like to get one more squeeze out of this planet. Let's have the resources that we need. More or less. I need this to get to 100 morale. Aren't the numbers in this game weird? Like, 30,000 is the population cap for a planet, but then food caps around 25,000 some odd. Other things go to 100, which like you'd expect. There's one more tech that would be nice, but is not completely unnecessary. Hmm. Again? Yeah, they seem to know that this is a critical planet. This and 7. Alright. 100%. Hmm. The last big tax while the troops finish training. Hmm. I wish I didn't have so many troops on guard duty. I'm going to eliminate some more platoons. And give another attack for him to think about. Mm-hmm. Spy on him. Enemy strength is 33,000. Hmm. Refuel. Hmm. Let's compare that with our best military mights. I see. I think I'd have to drop 20 platoons off. Give or take. Actually, let that build up a tiny bit more. White light solar flare has caused metal fatigue in your ships, making their cash value 0. Okay. I wasn't going to sell them off anyway. Okay. The 4 platoons we just devastated. If I'm wrong and we don't have enough forces to win this attack, it's going to be terrible. We'll have spent everything on it. The problem is we have so few worlds. We're trying to scrape together what we need for galactic conquest from just a few planets here. But this 100%, 0% tax rate nonsense is actually a really good way to make wealth. This wasn't the only game I did this in either. Why balance a budget when you can be crazy and just take everything? I'm gonna need to put more reinforcements there. Stop it. Clear it out. They're really intent on getting that world back. It is the most important world. Oops. Shit. Did I equip people at 18% training? Oh, shit. Oops. Well, what are you going to do? Unequip them, that's what. Get back into training. I estimate I need 20. Fully trained, fully geared. I'm willing to lose this planet eventually. Just not right now. Might just be time to go. I no longer need this cargo ship. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for an attack. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's begin. It's a one-way trip, boys. It's a one-way trip that I'm aware of. Why, you got something older on console? Alright, here we go. The invasion begins. We don't have enough forces to actually win this. Wait a minute, hold on. You're going to planet 7. Alright. These 3 ships are going to land, refuel, and then they're going to continue their one-way journey to deliver armies to the enemy. I am no longer going to attempt to defend this world. I am literally just going to take everything from it and let it go. I will sell all of these off. Yes. So they'll get nothing of value from it. Scorched Earth all the way. Okay. Now the battleships land. And fuel up. I'm literally not gonna try to hold any territory other than this fuel station. And off you go! Oh. Yep, I know, they took the planet. Okay. It's a long journey for the spaceships to get across the galaxy. Alright. I'm literally only holding one planet now that's not my capital. One gas station. Oh shit, I screwed up. Oh no. I hope my population doesn't zero on me because, oh my gosh, that would be bad. I need a huge population to draft because we're going to send a whole lot of untrained people. We're going to give them the frickin' best equipment there is, but they're going to be completely untrained. Let me go up to planet 7 for a second. I can steal population from you in a pinch. They've almost arrived at the enemy base. Almost there. Well, we're going to have to buy new battleships anyway. Might as well get started. Worst case scenario, I can attack... Oh, shit. Oh, right, yeah. Not you. You! Scientists have developed a new fertility drug, yielding a much faster growth rate. You mean for food or for people? At the moment, I'd prefer the one that makes people breed faster. So I hope that's what they meant. Yeah, we desperately need more people. Okay, good. Yeah, when I do this, we're going to lose a lot of troops very quickly. How's your population feeling? It feels like it's growing pretty quickly. 40K of memory and the graphics of a postage stamp. Look it up under Overlord / Supremacy, because Supremacy was the European name. It got buried because of a more modern game that had the name Overlord. 8-bits? Oh no, I grew up with an NES. I totally grew up with the NES. Literally abduct the entire population of this planet and still have room left over. I intend to abduct the entire population. And soon. I don't want to start my assault yet. Alright, I'm going to buy another battleship. I'm sad that the crewing the battleship has a noticeable impact on the number of civilians I have left. Alright. The new battleship is going to stop by Planet 7 to refuel, and it's going to go all the way to the homeworld to join the rest of the fleet orbiting them. We're almost ready to abduct the population. 4,500 should be enough to replenish the lost troops in the coming war. Okay. Battleship 5. 24 days ETA. Alright, that's enough. Grab the population. We're going. So maybe I ruined the population of my home world. So what? We'll just bring a new one. Yeah, attacking planet 7. We'll be fine. We can hold. The great thing about only holding on to 2 planets is, it's not nearly as hard as trying to hold on to a ton of planets. Players loop back to level 1. You didn't think anyone would get as far to finish the game? Donkey Kong had a game-breaking bug in it, and nobody noticed. I forget what stage it is, just becomes unbeatable. It's like stage 20 or something. Different times. Attacking planet 7 again, are you? Alright. Everything's in place. The population has recovered sufficiently. I'm going to put this back into stasis because I don't want their food's already in the negative. Actually, I'm going to force their population to go down. I don't want them starving to death. Okay. 100% trained. Good, good, good. Come on. A little bit fast. There you go. Okay. Alright. This is the maximum I can deliver at once. It's not going to be enough to win the game. But I'll follow up with just an absolute barrage of untrained troops that will immediately follow up. None of these battle cruisers can make it home. They're all just lost in space at this point. But that's okay. Okay. This planet does not belong to me. Well, let's change that. Landing. 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 Oh my gosh, we lost 10% of our troops in like the first seconds. Delivering even more troops! Angry troops! As the new battleship... Oh, it's 12 days away till the next battleship arrives. They're fighting! I spent a bunch of time with really old computers. I think my first PC was a 386. It had a big switch in the back, a big red switch, and it made all this noise when you turn it on. I remember back in the days of DOS games that I can't find anymore. Like, you just can't find them on the internet. There was a game called Google. Try to find an old DOS game called Google. Good luck. There was another one called Funnels and Buckets. There was a game called the Copycat Parrot. Because speakers are actually microphones. You would say things to the speaker and it would repeat what you said back to you. Yes, exciting times, I know. Hold on, I have even more to unload. Alright. Alright, battleships 4 and 5 can just kind of hang out in orbit. Alright, so there's a reason we repopulated our homeworld here. And that's because, my gosh, we needed it. Alright, we're going to send a second wave of battleships filled with untrained soldiers. It's the human wave tactics, because that was my alarm telling me I got to go to work. Will this be enough? Maybe? I don't think I saved up enough money, honestly. I'm kind of rushing it. I know I could win this game. I've done it before. But can I win it right now? That's a bit of a question. We've already done some damage to their capital, to their armies. But I'll probably run out of money before they run out of men. At which point, maybe I'll stop giving my people the best equipment and start giving them garbage. Still, you have to keep buying more and more battleships because I don't have any way to get the battleships back right now. If I waited for more tech to develop, but, you know, or if I took another stepping stone closer to their homeworld like I'm probably supposed to. But we're just going for the can I get the win right now. Right now! Nas Mongol? I don't know that one. You think you found the DOS game? Which DOS game? I'll take a look a little later. I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Okay, they've finished off all of my men. Here comes 3 more battleships. We have the resources. Fuel them up. Fuel them all the way up. I remember having them carry fuel, land on a planet and take it, and then unload to fuel themselves. all sorts of things. All right, 10%, 30%. Hey, 30% is better than I expected you'd have. We don't want to give them too much time. Oh shit. Okay, this is one that's been wiped out completely. That's fine. 1% training. I'm sure it's fine. Point that end at the enemy. All right, get in there. Let's see. Tomorrow's Genshin. Saturday? I don't know. I might put out another vote when I get home from work today. Whoops. I'm worried because it takes a month to transit from this distance. I just don't see this working. But we're trying. This was all my money. Yeah. Alright, here they go. Battle 6. They can actually make it. No, it's a bad idea. We really should refuel at 7. If they get stuck in the docking bays, that would be really bad. Because then I wouldn't unload things. Alright, let's see. The other thing is we're hitting the maximum number of ships. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some nonsense in a second. Let's just eliminate a bunch of ships that I don't need anymore. We don't need this mining equipment, do we? No. Okay. Buying 2 more. Advanced microfilms of nuclear warp drive has been built and tested for battle cruisers. All right, I don't need to worry about that anymore. In that case, all right, battle. What the hell is battle 11? All right, in that case, enemy base, arriving in enemy base in a few days, above planet 7, planet 7. All right, here comes the next attack wave. And theoretically, these would go home. But there's nothing left home for us to do. We've already kinda spent everything. We don't need this planet anymore. Alright. Everything we have is showing up above their capital for one last drop. We did take out a third of their army, by the way, with that previous attack. Is it enough? It really isn't. I know it's not. I know it's not. We don't have the money to send another army after this unless we equip them with just here's a bandana. Have fun. Here's a bandana and a knife. Good luck. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Battles 4 and 5. Get back up. 6, 7, 8. Unleash! Alright. 6, 7, 8. And 8. 9. 10. 11. Half the army is already dead by the time we unload the second half. There you go. Yeah, without training, they're at like half the strength of the enemy. Even if I push the aggression, it's just not gonna do it. Stim! No. Yeah, but anyway, I'm out of time. Unfortunately, I couldn't rush a quick win. Alas! Humanity was no match for whoever these guys were. Oh no! What a shame. Anyway. Yeah, without training, the troops really don't perform well. With the nuclear-powered engines in the battle cruisers, it's actually fairly easy. I could literally, if I had saved up enough money. But anyway, whatever. There's only so much one can do in the time allotted. Alright, so anyway. Well, I had never seen Dune 2 before. That was a completely new game for me to play, and Command and Conquer I'd never played before. Same with Red Alert. I've been playing things I've never done before. It's just, we finished Dune 2 very quicker than expected, so I was like, alright, fine, well, I'll do a second stream today, and it'll be this old game. This old, obscure game I grew up with. I think you can kind of see why I said that it's weird. The closest games to it would be some of the idle games I played of all things, in a weird sort of way. Even though it's definitely not an idle game. Never seen before. I had never seen Dune 2. And as for Command and Conquer, really, I don't know. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't have any idea what the units would be or anything really about it. I'd never watched anyone play it ever. I knew it was one of the RTSs. I didn't even know about the Tiberium spreading and being poisoned to infantry. Well, the problem is all the games on the list that we're pulling from I've heard of. Because I let you guys nominate them. I let you guys nominate the RTSs, and then a bunch of them I hadn't heard of, and so I had to look them up to see how many hours of gameplay and what genre. So now I've at least heard of them. Anyway, I'll pull 3 games probably tonight after I get home from work. Tomorrow's a Genshin day, so there'll be time to vote, and we'll see what it is. It will be the 3 most obscure to me on this list. I'm not even sure. I don't know what Age of Mythology is. I've had several people mention that one. I don't know what Age of Empires is. I think it's like Civilization as an RTS, but I'm not sure. I have no idea what AI Wars is. I literally don't know what Alien Legacy is or Ascendancy. I know I looked them up, but I already can't remember. Buggos doesn't even sound like the name of a game to me. Creeper World, all I know is that little bit I saw of the trailer, and I couldn't make heads or tails of what I was looking at. Dark Reign, at least I know that one's a normal RTS. Dawn of War. I swear Dawn of War was a board game. Empire Earth. I don't know what these are. They're RTSs. That's it. I didn't even know Empire Earth was an RTS. I'd heard the name. Frostpunk. I do know what Frostpunk is. I've not watched anyone play it, but I have a good idea of what that one is. Anyway, yeah. And the only reason I know what Homeworld is because Mandalore Gaming did a big thing on it. So I know a little bit about Homeworld. Anyway, the list goes on. Dawn of War's Warhammer? I didn't know that. Really? Oh, because I had a Warhammer here somewhere that was a classic Warhammer. Total Warhammer 3. There, that one. Yeah, a Warcraft with civilization theme. Sounds interesting, honestly. It sounds really interesting to have a RTS with a tech tree in it. Anyway, I need to get ready for work. I am overdue to skedaddle. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.